Hello my diamond art friends, my name is Eileen and welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you for your continued support and friendship. I am going to do a whip and chat today, but I did want to show my progress so far on Bouquet by Ivy Dolamore. I'm gonna sit down and just give you guys a chat. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers thanks to Diamond Painting Cajun and Diamond Grandma. So I thought for this video I would kind of give some background about myself for some of you guys that are new, that don't know me or know much about me. And then also give some shout outs to some channels, some newer channels that I'm following, along with giving shout outs to some of the other creators that don't know how much they really helped me during a hard time, I was having. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is get myself back in order, put my stuff back, and then get us a little part sectioned off so we can go ahead and start this whip and chat. Let me just make sure I've got it semi-right. I use my kitchen table right now to diamond paint because it's the space I have available that's large enough where I can diamond paint. And also my craft desk holds my Cricut, and my other crafting desk is my workstation for my job because I work from home. But we'll go over that in a minute. Let me just get a section cut so we can go ahead and begin. Kind of doing it backwards, but whatever. Sometimes that's the story of my life, backwards. I hope everybody is doing well. It is Saturday, about 11:45 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, as I am in Florida. My folks should be back at their place from their cruise anytime now. So I'm hoping to get a text from my mom telling me that they're back. I figured I'd let them rest this Saturday, but next Saturday, all bets are off. I'm going over there and harassing them for several hours. And it may even be longer than I normally do. We'll see. Yeah, let me just get some drills poured out and then we'll get started on our chats. All right, so I am going to fill in the little dash lines, which is DMC number 819. This is a square drill canvas from Diamond Art Club. And I had originally just picked this because I loved the image, but my friend chose it to be the canvas I did for her for Nurses Week. So I am going, which is in May, so I'm trying to make sure it's done so I can get it dry mounted at Hobby Lobby. Yeah. So I'm gonna have it done in plenty of time, I know, but I just wanna make sure it's all set. And then we're gonna decide, she's going to decide if she wants to have it framed or not. I told her that's gonna be up to her. But of course I could, I said it's gonna be expensive, but I'm willing to help pay for it, of course, or pay for it depending on what she chooses. Yeah, we'll see. I would do anything for that lady. But anyway, okay. So let's go ahead, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, my name is Eileen. I reside in, or just below Tampa, Florida, Brandon, Florida area to be specific. I have lived in Florida since 2007. I moved down here originally to be closer to my sister, her husband, and their two daughters. She is the sister closest to me in age, but I am one of 8 children. My sister and her husband were both in the Air Force. My sister mentioned you know, several times that she'd love to have some of her family here. I had had an apartment fire about a year and a half before that, and I had gone to nursing school because I lost everything, almost everything, I should say. It was an electrical fire in the wall. Anyway, so I went to nursing school, and when I had decided when I was in the middle of nursing school that since it was a national nursing exam that I had to take in order to get licensure, I would go ahead and move to Florida, try to kind of give it a fresh start. Wasn't married, you know, I didn't have any children, and I don't have children. Unfortunately, that was not something that that happened, and now is an impossibility. Anyway, so I moved down here to be with them and took my test, which I am a licensed practical nurse. I took that test, passed, and started my nursing career. Okay. So anyway, not giving too much history, I now live down here. My parents are snowbirds. My sister lives back home where I grew up, which is in upstate New York, just south of Albany, on the New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut border. And along with the rest of my siblings that live up in the Northeast. Her husband passed away in 2021, in April. So she always desired to move back to New York. She moved back to New York. Her daughters, one recently graduated from grad school and lives in Boston or Boston area with her fiance, and her other daughter lives up in New York near her. So they moved and I stayed here. I have a love and I did not want to leave him. I don't want to imagine a life where I don't see Jamie. Yeah, anyway. So, yeah. With COVID and being in healthcare and kind of being isolated from family during that time, because my sister and my brother-in-law and nieces and my parents would be here in the winter, that was a hard thing for me. Kind of brought to the forefront some things I think I hid or tried to hide, such as depression and anxiety. Nothing's worse than feeling like when there is an outbreak of COVID at the facility that you work at that you could possibly make one of your loved ones sick, specifically my parents. That was a fear of mine. Anyway, but luckily we all, I did not pass anything to them. Yeah, anyway. So as I said, it brought forth some things I think that I didn't recognize as depression and anxiety. And I ended up, kind of understanding that. And I lost a wonderful nurse friend. He worked at the same facility I worked at. He passed away in November of 2020 due to COVID. I don't know if any of you can relate, but losing him to COVID and not getting COVID yourself and not understanding how it could possibly take him away, and not me, that was kind of something I had to reconcile to during that time. But anyway, I have always, anyway, I'm not going to get myself too sad. I cry. I miss my friend. He was a quirky person, but a very loving, caring person. And I'm really glad that I was able to have a friend like him you know, in my life for the time I got to know him. He was a really decent guy. Yeah. Anyway, so I ended up, because of the feeling of having to isolate when there are COVID outbreaks at my facility, and not being able to really be around anyone, because I do live by myself. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. I don't live with my love. You know, I had the opportunity to take a job where I could work from home. For a mobile physicians team that goes to assisted livings and independent livings and group homes to see patients in their home environment. So I took that job, and that's where I still work today. So it's been almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years beginning of April. Yeah, so I started working there because I didn't want to be away from my family. That was hard for me. It was more of a, not that I hated leaving the residence when I left, but I had to think about my mental health, and it really kind of destroyed me emotionally to see families not being able to see their loved ones, or having to, you know, meet outside a window. Gosh. Anyway, all right, I'm not going to keep this as just a talk about COVID, though. All right, so I had been working from home. My sister has moved. My parents are snowbirds, and as I mentioned before, they're about 50 minutes to an hour away from me, you know, where their retirement community is. So I had also, give a little more, I had surgery. I had to have a hysterectomy due to some issues, and ended up, you know, having surgery, and just, you know, it's a lot. It was a lot going on for me emotionally, and realized, as I said, I had some depression and anxiety. I did go and talk to someone, and, you know, a professional, and they helped me. And then I was taking a vacation last June, and it just so happened that I went on YouTube, because I liked to, at the time I was making like wreaths and doing some, you know, mesh wreaths. I was doing clothespin wreaths, yeah, just crafting, and I stumbled across a video, and I don't remember whose video it was, about diamond painting. And I was like, you know what, you're getting ready to go on vacation, and you don't plan on going out, because I still have this thing about going out and meeting people, or, you know, just being out in public. Just, you know, COVID, I'm always been a homebody, but COVID's made me more of a homebody. I'm not complaining, I'm fine with it. But anyway, so I ended up stumbling across the channel. I went onto Amazon and purchased a couple canvases. I ended up doing like a sloth and canvas, and what was the other canvas? Oh, like this eye canvas, like it was an eyeball canvas. And so I said, you know what, let me investigate a little more about, you know, these YouTube creators that talk about diamond painting. And I ended up finding all of these amazing channels, and of course, having enjoyed it, my stash was growing. And I'll be honest, who got me on the Temu kick was, at the time, I think she was calling herself Bling Nails, but it's actually Diamonds, Crafts, and Crochet, Adrienne. I watched a lot of her Temu hauls about diamond art, and I'm like, wow, okay, let me check this out. And I was like, amazing, let me get some. So she actually started, you know, and I don't think I've actually never really communicated with her that much, but I am going to tag her in this video. You know, I just, yeah, she got me on the go ahead, find some budget friendly, you know, canvases. And I then, you know, I stumbled on at some point in July of last year onto Diamond Painting with Jack's channel. There were so many channels that I came across, but I started like, I didn't post any messages at first. I'm not quite sure why, I just didn't. And then I was like, you know what, go ahead and try. And then it really kind of warmed my heart that the creators took time to say thank you or just give a word of kindness and encouragement, you know, thanking me for watching. I didn't understand how the whole YouTube thing worked. But I had kept watching and commenting and corresponding with certain channels, and Jack was doing her November Hello Kitty event, and I knew that one was going to be the first event that I participated in. And so, you know, she was like, do you like, we were communicating on Instagram, and she's like, do you have a channel? And I said no, and she was like, you should really try it. And I told her originally, well, I'm gonna wait till the first of the year. Here's the canvas I'm gonna do. And then I got thinking about it. I know me pretty well, and if I wasn't going to start it, you know, then I would find a reason not to. So I went ahead and purchased a tripod, is that what it's called? Or like, well, this thing that goes on, well, actually I affixed to my kitchen chair so I could film some videos. And then I started, I tried using my craft desk for some videos at first, but yeah, I had to keep moving the Cricut off, and it was just a lot of work. So I'm like, you know what, you're just gonna use your kitchen table for now. And that's what I've been doing. And slowly, you know, people took note. And then not soon after I started my channel, did Enza from Enza's Diamond Painting Gallery give me an amazing shout out on her channel. And yeah, I got some subscribers, several subscribers from that. And just kind of things seemed to, I don't want to say take off, but definitely had me hooked from there with, you know, sharing my diamond painting, my hauls, my experiences here on YouTube. So basically that's my story. You know, just going ahead and starting the channel was an experience I'm really glad I did. So anybody who is, you know, considering whether or not to start a channel, I say go ahead. I have never, the people that follow me and are so kind, I just, yeah, it's been great. And I do participate right now. I try to participate in other events, but right now my main focus is on Paint with Friends, you know, making sure I'm participating every month in those. I have also shown some canvases for Diamond Grandma and Diamond Painting Cajuns event that they did in February, which was Barn Life 24. I did a couple canvases for that. Yeah, so I do try to do some. I have also shown a couple canvases on Tita's Facebook group when she's done certain color. I know she does colors with her months, which honestly, she did Gorgeous and Green this month, and the canvas I did for Emma's for March, Paint with Friends, I also showed on her channel because it was Marvin the Martian and it was green. Anyway, so yeah, it's also, if you know, you like it, also kind of keeps you, and I hate to, I don't want to say busy, but my mind kind of keeps me on overdrive sometimes. So to be able to post a video and watch other creators and just correspond with people helps my mind kind of settle down. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it does settle me down, you know, after working all day. which I work on a computer all day, and I make sure I diamond paint every day, without fail. Sometimes I'm able to diamond paint a bunch, sometimes it's, you know, it's only a little bit, but I do make sure I diamond paint every day. It's really good for anyone who's just kind of, you know, I think it's really good for mental health. Like, I know that we all know this, but for me, I mean, I feel like I am like proof in a way that this is good. Especially if you are a lot like me and like to not go out. I'm not going to say that I don't like to go out. I just don't like to be around a lot of people. It bothers me. It's always bothered me. Loud noises bother me sometimes. So yeah, that's just me. It's been really great for me, and I am super glad that I took Jack's advice and started the channel. My stash is becoming a little bit overwhelming, but you know what? As I said in my live with Cajun, there are worse addictions to have than, you know, getting a bunch of diamond paintings for your stash. Like, you know, I'll take this one versus any other unhealthier stash. You know, any other, you know, addictions you can have, sorry. So that's how I feel about that. But you know, I do know I'm gonna I bought one canvas yesterday. Real Men Craft 2 showed these awesome large Disney villain eyes, and I could not pass that up. I have it in a smaller size, like a 30 by 40. So what I'm going to do is obviously gift the 30 by 40 to someone once I get this canvas. And I might even like put it in like a giveaway box for, you know, at some point. You know, I am going to be doing a giveaway when I reach 500 subscribers. What I decided for that giveaway, I'm going to give a Dreamer's Design canvas that I haven't opened yet, a Make Market coaster. Are the coasters? Yeah. And I was also going to give a kind of upgraded pen from what you get in the kit, as like a extra, or like a, you know, easy, you know, maybe a better pen than what you know, anybody new may have. I get, you know, many of us have pens we like to use, but I figured I could open that to anybody in the US and Canada, and then if anybody outside the US wants to also try to win, I would give a gift card to Amazon, or see if there's a way to do one to Temu. I don't know about that, but about the Temu, I have to find out if you can or not. But I figured I could open it to everyone that way, and just figure out how to like do the currency change. I don't even know if that's necessary when you do a gift card with Amazon. I've never done it, other than sending it, you know, the American money way. Or if you can just do that and then it just converts for that person. I don't know. I don't know the rules. So yeah, that is my plan when I reach 500 subscribers. And then when I reach, you know, 1,000 subscribers, I'll do another giveaway. But I mean, obviously, you know, that's sometime down the road. And yeah, but I do have that box for the giveaway ready. It's just really figuring out, you know, when I reach that 500 mark and how I want to do it, which I will. Once I know I am over 500 and will stay over 500, I'll do a giveaway. So I like, as you can see, to do budget friendly hauls. If you've watched some videos on my channel, I also have licensed pieces. Obviously, I'm doing this canvas from Diamond Art Club. So I kind of have a combination, like I feel like a healthy combination. Like I don't focus on just, it has to be just licensed art. I do try not to purchase anything I feel may be like stolen images. I can't always be 100% sure. I did, unfortunately, purchase some in the beginning before I knew about that. But again, no shade on anyone that does that. We all do our own thing, and I would never begrudge anyone for, you know, doing what they feel is necessary for themselves. Also, these canvases are quite expensive, so I get it. You know, if you choose to just do as you do. So, yeah. Let me see. All right, so let me just, I'm looking at my watch to see how long I've been squawking. I really don't know. I normally, when I do my whip and chats, normally do like some fun facts about something to do with the canvas. You know, like maybe this one I would have done on butterflies, or whatever. Yeah, I don't normally just chat on. I normally have something I want to talk about or something I have ready printed out for me to talk about. So this is unusual for me to just gab away, even though my Nana called me Gabby because I apparently talked a lot when I was a kid. I still do, but just I have to know you first. So she called me Gabby, and then I had my other grandma called me Bottle Me, Cookie Me. Yeah. So I had nicknames, obviously. Who didn't, right? So, let's see. I want to take a few minutes while I'm chatting away to kind of shout out some newer channels that I'm following. And then also shout out some of the channels that really helped me kind of last summer when I was going through a little bit of depression and anxiety. I go through periods like that. I don't want to say a lot, but I go through it enough. And finding their channels, and without them knowing it, they really did give me a lot of support and help. So I will try to remember to tag them all in my video. So should they watch, they know how grateful I am to them for their kindness. They didn't even know, I'm sure, that they showed me and how much they helped me. So let me just go ahead and first I'm going to start with the new channels that I've started following recently, or within the last month and a half, 2 months. Could be longer. I don't really know when I subscribed to them, but I do know the first person I'm going to shout out recently started her channel about a month ago. That is Angela at DP Creepy Cuties. She is really just amazing. She just recently started her channel. She is doing a great job. I will say, she did an awesome whip and chat where she told the story of Medusa to go along with her M is for March canvas, which was Medusa. I did not know that story. The actual factual story of Medusa, and so that for me was pretty awesome. And then this morning, I don't know if she posted it late last night or this morning. I'm Eastern Standard Time, so it might have been evening for her, but I got up this morning and I watched her latest video, or at least I hope it's her latest video. She did a haul of some diamond paintings that she got. And one of the canvases she showed me, I'm really going to have to try to find and purchase. It was this little girl, or a young girl, whose bones were flowers, or like you could see like the rib cage or whatever, there were flowers. And myself being a nurse thought that that was just an interesting canvas. So I am going to see if I can go on that website, because I'm awaiting an order from them, from that company as well, and hopefully it'll be here sometime this week. And yeah, I think I am going to purchase that one, and you know, if it's still available, and you know, after, you know, just to see what their canvases look like first, meaning, you know, is it true to size? What do the drills look like when I get them from this company, you know? But that canvas, I called her Bone Girl, is gorgeous. Now, I get that some of you guys might not gravitate towards stuff like that. I love stuff like that. And I think it's because I'm a nurse and I'm in healthcare, and it just makes me think of that. I actually have a canvas that I purchased from Diamond Art Club from, is it Yumi Art, that has like the skeleton kind of flowers. I haven't shown it yet on my channel. It's still wrapped in the cellophane. But yeah, so I will link Angela's channel, DP Creepy Cuties, down in the description box. If you have not subscribed to her channel, please go and check her out and subscribe. She is a fairly new creator for diamond painting, and I'm sure she could use the love. And oh, one more thing I want to mention about her. I don't know if it was 2 videos ago or not. Well, anyway, she went to an estate sale and she found 8 Diamond Art Club canvases, and she purchased all 8 of those kits for $50. So I would encourage you to go and check her out and listen to that video. I was amazed with that deal. I would have taken that deal for sure. And she didn't even think it was all of the paintings. She thought she was only buying 3. And the gentleman told her to take all 8. So, just wow. Go and check her out, subscribe. Okay. I absolutely adore watching her channel. She is knocking it out of the park. So keep up the good work, Angela. I'm rooting for you. Okay, so the next channel that I follow that I really enjoy, and I don't think she is new at all. I think she's been on for a while, but is Min's from True Vampire Crafts. She does a lot of diamond art and hauls and just chatting and showing products. She has been doing this Fables, Myths, and is it Legends series, and let me just say I'm enjoying that too. She did Rip Van Winkle, was the last one I saw. So if you have a new one out and I haven't gotten to it yet, I promise, Mins, I'll get to it hopefully today. If not, and you haven't, then I'm not really behind. I'm not gonna worry, but I am gonna check. Anyway, she did Rip Van Winkle, which is from my neck of the woods where I grew up. So it was kind of neat to have her do that. She also makes some wreaths, and obviously I mentioned I do that and have done that. And so I feel like Mins and I probably have like similar like crafting taste in what we like to try to do. She gets some of her wreath supplies from the Dollar Tree, as do I when I do them. I haven't made one in quite a while. I'm finishing off like a swag one coming up, but I'll just post that on my YouTube, not my YouTube, on my Facebook page, sorry, when I get that one done, and my Instagram. All right, so she is another one person that I enjoy watching, who I correspond with, and she's just great. go and check her out if you haven't. I will also link her in the description box below. Yeah, okay. The next one is Donna from Diamond Art Joy. She is just great. I feel like she must put a lot of thought into her intros. She uses some really great music, and her intros are just fantastic. And her, what is it, her outgoing, or her, I'll just call them her credits. The ends of her videos, they are so great. And honestly, like, I know Jack has said that I'm a fast diamond painter, but I don't agree with, like, there are so many people that seem to be a lot faster than me. And I think Donna is one of those people, because she always, at the end of the month, does like a review, and she always has so many done. So, yeah, if you're not checking out Donna, please do. I will link her in the description box below. Okay, the next one is Star from Starbright's, Starbright, is it? Anyway, she shows a lot of Temu hauls and diamond painting. She, I want to say, must be fairly new to YouTube. I'm really glad I found her channel. I find her channel to be interesting and fun. I love watching her hauls and just her thoughts on what she's showing. So yeah, go ahead and give her a look as well if you haven't checked her out before either. So let me see here. Yeah, I think those are the ones I'm gonna do for kind of like channels that I'm following, and you know, or fairly new, or just wanted to give them a little shout out and love. So I'm going to link them below. And then for like the last thing that I want to do, I want to just say that, as I mentioned, there are so many channels I really could shout out for helping me a lot this past summer and fall, and not even knowing it, they, you know, I hate to say, you know, it might sound funny when I say it, but they really kept me company when I was kind of struggling a little. And for that, I will forever be grateful. And these are not the only, you know, 4 or, you know, or 5 channels I'm going to mention that did that. Yeah, I wanted to just be sure that I kind of express how grateful I am to them. Their kindness, their videos, they really were, they really helped me out a lot. So those channels, and I will do another video today talking about wings and things, and I will include some more folks in this message. But Laura from Crafty Chef Diamond, Jack from Diamond Painting with Jack, Debbie from Diamond Painting Cajun, Lynn, Diamond Grandma, and Richard from Real Man Craft 2. I really mean it when I say that you all are very special people. I'm grateful to you, and yeah, I know that you didn't know or don't know the profound effect and just comfort you guys gave me when I was struggling at my worst, and you know, mental health wise, but you all really just are just amazing. And I will also give this shout out to several other channels in my next video, which will be about wings and things. Just I'm gonna get probably that part of it out of the way in that video kind of early instead of at the end. But I do want to thank you guys again. It's really amazing to have people kind of root for you and not even know. It does go to show that, you know, everyone has, you know, you have an impression that you can show people, or, you know, like you can affect people and not even know it. And that effect can be positive or negative. And you guys really are positive for me. I hope to never miss a video that you guys post. Yeah, so I guess that's all I really want to say to you guys. I really do care for each and every one of you. You are all just amazing. So thank you again for just being you and being amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna call this a whip and chat now that I've gotten nice and sappy. So I will post another video. I'll probably post that video before this one to update on wings and things for April. If you haven't checked out Richard from Real Men Craft 2, he is doing M is for March, Paint with Friends. Check out his videos. As I said, he showed this really awesome villain eye that canvas from AliExpress, and I purchased it yesterday. Anyway, that's my video. So I hope you all have a nice day or night, whatever it is for you. Take care. Happy diamond painting, and until my next video, bye.